Hey guys, what's up? I'm Emi Polito. I'm a trainer and technical support specialist here at AMP Software, and today I'm going to talk you through some of the new exciting features we have in the latest release of AMP Replay. Now, what is AMP Replay? Well, AMP Replay is the forensic video player of choice for CCTV investigators and police officers in need to review video evidence for courts or perhaps for the media. Now, without further ado, let's go and dig in and find out about these features now. One thing we are very good here at AMP Software is listening to our users. And you have asked us for a long time to add the ability to undo and redo in AMP Replay. And that's exactly what we have done in this release. Undoing and redoing in Replay is now as easy as clicking on a couple of buttons located on the right side of the graphical user interface. In this sample, I have tracked a subject with a red arrow annotation, and then by accident I moved the playhead to an earlier portion of the video. This has caused the arrow to be dislocated in comparison to where the suspect is at that frame, something that happens quite regularly when using annotations. Now, rather than fiddling with the Annotate filter, I can simply click on the Undo button, and this in turn will restore the video clip and its relevant annotation to how it was. Now, when I play my clip, I can see that my annotation has been restored to how it was correctly. Another important feature we've introduced with this latest update of AMP Replay is the ability to change the size and position of existing annotations when you switch to the Enhance tab and decide to apply a crop or a resize or any geometrical transformations to your video. Now, with this sample, what I would like to do is highlight a vehicle of interest with an annotation such as a rectangular shape. Now that I've done this, I would like to go back to my Enhance tab and crop my video to a smaller area. Just like so. When I go back to the Annotate, I will now get a pop-up window prompting me to resize and reposition my annotation in comparison to the new cropped region. If I select No on the prompt, I will get the same behavior I used to before updating Replay. However, if I select Yes on that prompt, my annotation will be readjusted in size and position to conform with the new cropped area. We also made some logical improvements to the Play tab. And in particular, when you select a range of frames within a video, you will now no longer be shown the elapsed time and duration of the whole video, but instead the elapsed time and the duration of that particular range. We've also introduced some subtle but important features in this version of Replay, including some cool additions with the program options. It is now possible to show the software version in the top bar, and by default this option is enabled. Every time you launch Replay, you will now see the version number next to the title. It is of course possible to disable this feature if you no longer want to see the version number of the software. And some further customizations in the Export tab, where you can now choose what type of files to export with your project, including the option to archive all your project files into a zip container, which can be very useful when you want to send material to other peers. And finally, I will leave you with some further customizations within the Annotate tool. When adding an arrow annotation, it will now be possible to customize both the head and the tail of the arrow. In this case, I am simply going to change the tail to arrow and draw the annotations on my video. It will also be possible to change the background color of any annotations added to an audio reduction simply by using the color picker. In this instance, I am simply going to change the background of my annotation from black to any color within the video that I choose just by using the eyedropper tool. For example, the color of the roads. So thank you for watching, guys. We really hope that you enjoyed this new update of AMP Replay. And of course, as always, if you got any feedback, feel free to write to us on Discord or any of the other social platforms that we have. Until the next time, stay safe and take care.